everyone, so welcome to this new community yoga online. So I think that's the best way to keep practicing all together, and it's more than ever the time to share the love of yoga and to feel strong together with that distance. The practice today is quite of a short-ish practice. It will be between 30-40 minutes. I have my timer here. Try to keep it a bit shorter, as I think it's nicer to make shorter classes at home. But please, after the class, let me know some comments, feedback and everything. They are all really welcome. The target will be side body, so to strengthen and as well to release the lower back as we kind of hold tension there. So a couple of things you may need, as you may not have brick at home. Use a book, kind of a thick book. I'll use one to show you how to use a book. It's really the same thing as a yoga brick. And then grab a hand towel. It's just for the first posture to come inward. So we will fold it in a way that you have a long piece of fabric that you can put into your eyes. And it's a good way just to tune in. And as well, maybe grab a cushion, a pillow or something for Shavasana at the end of the practice to put that just underneath the upper thighs. So move that on the side and let's get started straight away, as it's timing consuming. So put your block at the top edge of the mat. Grab your tissue here and come into the restless position. So as you may know, open your feet slightly wider than hip distance apart. Bring the toes slightly inward. Lean on your back, and as you draw your toes inward, your knees will knock towards each other. So a great way to support your lower back. And then if you have your towel, you can bring the towel into your eyes. Keep the nose free to be able to breathe. And then it's up to you. You can bring your hands into your lower belly. I will invite you to bring your hands there. But if it's not comfortable, you can always bring your hands into your ribs or into your chest or alongside the body, palms facing up. So I will suggest you to bring your hands into your hips so you just have a sense of your breathing moving in and out. And it's a kind of a recomforting way as well. And just take a moment here just to land into your practice, to land into your body. And it may feel good to take a few deep breaths into both nostrils and exhale, sigh it out. Maybe one more. Take a big breath in and exhale, sigh it out. And just take a moment here just to feel your breathing moving into your hands. So see if you can send the breath down there into your lower belly as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, let the air go out. And as you are recharging here into the first posture, could you take a few moments just to think of a positive road that it's appropriate for you at the moment? It could be peace, it could be strong, brave. So whatever is that word. And even when you have your words, could you put, may I be that word? So may I be strong, may I be brave, may I be peace. And each time you inhale, could you breathe that sentence, that mantra, really deep down into your belly? So feeling your hands going up, may I be strong. And exhale, you release. And do that for a few times. Repeat mentally, or you can even say that loudly, your mantra. And then could you think of someone you love? So it could be your partner, it could be someone from your family, a friend or a pet, and do the same thing. Think of a word that is appropriate for them at this moment. It could be the same word as you: strong, peace, brave. And when you have that word, could you put in front of that word, may you be strong, may you be brave. And here, each time you exhale, could you send that sentence, that mantra to that person? So on an inhale, send a mantra to yourself, and on the exhale, send a mantra to your friend, to the person you love. And then slowly, you can reach both arms up towards the ceiling, interlace your fingers, and bring the arms over the head. So maybe give yourself a big stretch here. And as you exhale, you can bring the arms alongside the body. Start to move your towel, blink your eyes a few times, and then you can move that towel behind you. And then bring the knees into your chest. Maybe you rock yourself a few times from side to side. And then bring your feet flat on the mat, so your feet are hip distance apart, and see if you can have your knees underneath, your feet underneath your knees, arms alongside the body, palms facing down. So as you breathe in, start to arch the spine, so the tailbone is going down towards your spine, towards the mat, and as you exhale, you are flattening the lower back, the tailbone is going up, but keep the spine flat on the mat, you don't lift yet. A few times like this, breathe in, arch your lower back. And as you exhale, flatten the lower back. Keep doing that. Inhale, arch the lower back. And as you exhale, this time as you flatten the lower back, press into both feet, lift the hips. Pause here. On the next inhale, bring both arms over the head. Keep your arms where they are. As you exhale, bring the hips back down into the mat. And bring the arms alongside the body. We'll repeat this a few times. Breathe in, arch the lower back. As you exhale, as you flatten the lower back, come into your bridge pose. Stay in your bridge pose. As you breathe in, bring the arms over the head. Keep your arms where they are. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, bring the arms alongside the body. Exhale here, breathe in, arch the lower back. Breathe out, flatten the lower back, come into your bridge pose. Stay in your bridge. Inhale, arms over the head. Keep your arms where they are. Exhale, come all the way down. And bring the arms alongside the body. One more. Inhale, arch the lower back. Exhale, flatten the lower back. Press into your feet, lift the hips. Pause here, breathe in, arms over the head. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. So keep your arms where they are now and walk your feet mat width distance apart. So the wider the feet are, the better it is. Inhale, stay here. As you exhale, drop both knees towards your right side. And your right hand is catching the left wrist. So see if you can lengthen the left side of the torso. So your left knee and your right hand are going in opposite direction. Without moving really, so it's more to guide you there. And take a few deep breaths. Again, feel free to close your eyes. Come back to your mantra. So as you breathe in, it's for you, may I be. And as you exhale, it's for the person you love, may you be. Take a couple of deep breaths again here. And then slowly release your left wrist, bring the knees up to the sky, breathe in here. Exhale, drop the knees to the left side again, and the wider the feet are, the better. Now the left hand is catching the right wrist. Try to reach over your head with your right hand, reach forward with the left knee. So get long into your right side and take a few breaths. Inhale for yourself, exhale for the person you love. And then slowly release, come back to the center, bring the arms alongside the body, and again walk your feet towards each other, hug the knees. So a bit of a core here. So bring the knees in, hands underneath the knees. Inhale, you hug the knees. Exhale, roll back. And on the next inhale, come into Navasana. Try to have the spine long. Your legs are into a 90-degree angle-ish. And again, exhale, lean back. Breathe in Navasana, long spine. Few more, exhale, inhale, maybe without the arms. Breathe out and breathe in. Again, breathe out. Breathe in Navasana, maybe coming to a twist. Arms towards the right side. Breathe out. Inhale, come to the left side. And again, exhale. Breathe in Navasana to the right. Exhale. Inhale, Navasana to the left. Breathe out and breathe in, cross your legs. And come into your tabletop position here. So on your hands and on your knees. So we have two options here for the cat cow that we're going to do. So for both tuck your toes, one option is to keep the knees on the mat. If you want slightly more of a cobra, lift both knees. So as we inhale, arch your spine and lift the tailbone, gaze forward. On the exhale, push the hips back, come into down dog, but keep the right knee bent, lengthen the left leg. And again, inhale, tabletop position, arch your spine. Exhale, down dog, right leg lengthen, left knee bends. Few more, breathe in, tabletop. Exhale, down dog, left leg lengthen, right knee bends. Breathe in, tabletop. Exhale, down dog, right leg lengthen, left knee bends. Two more, breathe in. Breathe out, right knee bends. Breathe in. Breathe out, left knee bends. Breathe in. And breathe out, both legs lengthen here in your neutral downward facing dog. And again, as usual here, so feel free to bring any freestyle movement you need to do. Maybe rocking forwards and backwards. Again, bending one knee, bending the other knee, lifting a leg, and the other leg, maybe both legs. And then when you feel ready, just take a moment here and your down is facing down. Maybe again, close your eyes, but press really into your hands. Come back into your mantra breathing. So breathing for yourself. And breathe out for your friend. And open your eyes, come into the balls of the feet, bend the knees and walk your feet to the top edge of the mat. Come into a fold forward here and here for a couple of breaths. As usual, try to have no gap between the belly and the thighs. And then keeping the head heavy, the hands heavy, imagine two strings into your shoulder blades while lifting you up one vertebra at a time. Then when you are here, maybe loop your shoulders. And exhale out through the mouth. Let's flow. Inhale, reach the sky. As you exhale, dive forwards. Find your flat back, breathe in. Exhale, forwards, bend the knees, plant the hands, the right foot goes back. Inhale, come into your lunge and drop the back knee. Come back up, breathe in. Exhale, lean forward. Stay here with your hips, get long on the inhale. Exhale, twist to the left side. Back to the center, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right. Back to the center, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the left. Now pause here. You can stay here or the left hand is going on the back leg and reach your right arm up. Keep dropping the hips forward. Take a couple of breaths. Back to the center, breathe in. Exhale, frame the front foot. Lift the back knee. Find your high plank. Push the heels back. Project your chest forward. Take a breath. And then as you exhale, find your vinyasa. Option to drop the knees if you need to. Inhale, lift your heart into baby cobra, up dog. Exhale, find your way back into downward facing dog. Big toes touch. Lift the right leg up high, breathe in. Stack the right hip over the left. Lift the flying leg slightly higher and bend the flying knee. Press into both hands, push the right foot backwards. Then breathe in, lengthen the flying leg, square the hips. Knee to nose as you exhale and step the right foot between both hands. Lunge again, push the back heel backward, project the chest forwards. Exhale, drop the back knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean forwards. Breathe in here, hips doesn't move. Exhale, twist to the right. Back to the center, inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Back to the center, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the left. Pause here, stay here, or the right hand on the back thigh, and reach the left arm up. Keep dropping the hips, take a few breaths. And then release, come back to the center. Front the front foot, lift the back knee, step the back foot forward. Find your flat back, halfway lift, inhale. exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chair pose, so shift the weight on the heels, lift the 10 toes, swing the arms to the sky, and then really lengthen the legs, arms alongside the body. Similar, reach the sky, breathe in, exhale, fold. Flat back, inhale, exhale, fold, bend the knees, plant the hands, the left foot goes back. From knee bend, come into your lunge option here, you can drop the back knee like we've just done, or come into crescent lunge. Raise the torso, find your balance, both hips pointing forward. Get long, inhale, hips doesn't move, they don't move, exhale, twist to the right. Back to the center, breathing, exhale, twist to the left. Back to the center, inhale, exhale, twist to the right, same option, you can stay here, or the back hand is going on the back thigh, and reach the left arm forward. Keep the front knee bent, take a few breaths. Come back to the center, inhale, exhale, lean forward halfway, and bring your arms as a T-shape. So you are creating a line from the top of the head towards the back heel. A couple of breaths, walk with your core, and then release, frame the front foot, find your high plank. Open your heart, breathe in here. Exhale, shift your weight forward a lot. Option to drop the knees or no. Elbows in, halfway down or all the way. Inhale to baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Same flow, other leg, big toes touch. Left leg up, breathe in. Stack the left hip over the right and then the flying knee. Press into your hands and push the flying foot backwards. Lengthen the flying leg, square the hips, exhale, knee to nose. Left foot between both hands. Again, the option to drop the back knee or come to crescent lunge. Find your balance, hip squares. Inhale here, exhale, twist to the left. To the center, inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Back to the center, breathing. Exhale, twist to the left. Option, stay here, left hand behind, right arm over the head. Keep the front knee bent. Then release, come back to the center, inhale, exhale, halfway forward, arms as a T-shape, so you're kind of an aeroplane shape. Take a breath, and then frame the front foot, step the back foot forward, find your flat back, breathe in, exhale, fold, bend the knees, find your chair, and then release. Again, reach the sky, breathe in, exhale, dive. Find your flat back, half lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, plant the hands, the right foot goes back. So this time grab your brick or your book to put inside of the front foot. Then again, we go for crescent lunge to begin with. In fact, no, put the book slightly forward and come into your crescent lunge. Take a breath or two here, find your balance. Then when you feel balance, inhale, get long. As you exhale, come back to that plane, aeroplane kind of a posture here. Without moving the hips again, the hips stay where they are. Inhale, get long. Exhale, right hand to the right foot. Breathe in, back to the center. Exhale, left hand to the front foot. To the center, inhale, two more, exhale. Back to the center, breathe in. Exhale, left hand to the foot. Back to the center, breathe in. Now bring both hands on the mat and lower the back foot. So while you're to foundation, inner arch of the back foot, align with the front heel. Use your brick or your book and bring the left hand on that brick or the book. Unless you are really flexible, you can keep the hand on the mat. Reach your right arm forward as you inhale and exhale, open. Find your extended side angle. Take a couple of breaths or so. Try to open here, the top shoulder. Maybe gaze down. Breathe in here. Exhale, bring the gaze down. On the next inhale, raise up. Reverse the warrior for a breath. And then release, lengthen both legs. Option again here. You can reach both arms to the sky. Slightly easier, bring the hands in namaste. It's up to you. So bring the arms to the sky or hands in namaste. Get long as you breathe in, so both legs are lengthened. As you exhale, lean forward. And again, breathe in, come back to the center. Exhale in. Back to the center, breathe in. Exhale in. Back to the center, inhale. Exhale in. Now pause here. Your lower arm, left arm is going either on your leg or maybe on your brick. Some of you may be on the mat. Whatever is your option, see if you can push the hips forward and the shoulders back. Reach forward with the top arm, the right arm, and lift both kneecaps. Gaze forward, maybe gaze down. Take a few deep breaths again. Then slowly bend the front knee. Bring the top arm to the sky. Gaze down. Breathe in, raise up. Find your reverse warrior. Come back to warrior two. So here, we do an inner rotation with the back arm. Swing the hand behind you, catch either your legging, or maybe you have some room to catch your hip crease. Reach as far as you can go as you breathe in. Then an option is to bring the forearm on your thigh, bend the front knee, stay here for a half bind. You can reach your brick. You can reach the floor. Stay there if it's already quite challenging. If you want slightly more, you can go for a bind. So whatever is your option, try not to bring that top shoulder down, but keep opening your top shoulder. Take a couple of breaths. For the one who are in the full bind, like I am now, maybe as you breathe in, lengthen the front leg and see if you can reach the top of the head forward. And again, push the hips forward, shoulders back, gaze down for another 2 deep breaths. And then slowly release, bend the front knee, release your hands inside of the front foot, grab your brick. As you pivot your feet parallel to each other, move the brick at the front edge of the mat. So you are now facing the back of the mat and come into your lunge pose on the other side. So find your balance again. When you are ready, breathing get long, exhale, find your plane. Use your core, breathe in deep. Exhale, left hand on the front foot. Back to the center, inhale, exhale, right hand. Back to the center, breathe in, exhale, left hand. To the center, inhale, exhale, right. Breathe into the center, arms to the sky. Exhale, frame the front foot, warrior two foundation. Inner arch, align with the front heel. Again, use your brick to maybe bring the hand on the brick. See if you can keep the connection of the front leg and the front arm with the left arm over the head as you breathe in. On the exhale, open, front knee bend. Gaze forward or gaze down. Great, breathe in, come back up, warrior two. Find your reverse warrior and lengthen both legs. Lift the kneecaps, same options, arms to the sky, namaste arms. Get long, breathe in, exhale, lean forward, halfway, back to the center, inhale, exhale, lean. Back to the center, inhale, exhale, lean. Back to the center, breathe in, exhale, lean. No pause here again, your right hand is going on your leg or on your brick, pushing the hips back or maybe on the mat. Again, when you are ready, keep pushing the hips back, reach forward with your head and maybe reach the top of the room over your head with the left arm. Same thing, push your hips forward, shoulders back, open here. Take a few deep breaths, opening the left side of your torso. Bring the gaze down, exhale, bend the front knee, inhale, raise up, reverse the warrior, and come back to warrior two. Inner rotation with the back arm, swing the hand behind, catch your elastic, or maybe the hip crease. Reach, reach, reach. Forearm either on the thigh, or on the brick, or on the mat. Maybe that's enough for you. If you feel that you are already rolling the upper back, just step back just to get the benefit of the posture, or maybe you want to go deeper to come into a bind. If you are into a bind, again, try to open that top shoulder and push the hips towards the left upper corner of the mat here. Take a few breaths. For the one who are on the full bind, you can start to lengthen the front leg. And again, try to flatten both sides of the torso. Push the hips forward, shoulders back, maybe gaze down. And then slowly release, bend the front knee. Everyone, both hands inside of the front foot. Bring the feet parallel to each other with the toes slightly in, heels out. Get long as you breathe in, exhale, dive forward. Come as far as you can go, so if your hands are going in between your feet, see if you can bring the elbows towards each other and let the head drop. Then slowly walk your hands forward so your torso is parallel to the floor without leaning forward with your hips. So keep pushing the hips backward. I will turn, but stay where you are. So without going here with your hips, keep pushing the hips backward. Walk your hands as far as you can go. So it's more like a wide, like dog is facing dog. So try to avoid to be here, but keep pushing the hips back. Take a few wide deep breaths, feeling the side of the ribcage moving in and out. And then the left hand is catching the right leg. Breathe in, get long. As you exhale, bend the left elbow as you twist and maybe bring the gaze under the right armpit. Exhale, release. Right hand catch the left leg. Breathe in, get long. And as you exhale, twist. Slowly release. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders and frame the front foot with both hands. Find your high plank again. So in high plank, project the chest forward. So bring your feet hip distance apart. So we have option here. So we come into a side plank. So you can stack, come into the outside edge of the left foot, stack your feet, come into your high plank. Maybe try to create a C shape. If this is too much, you can always bring the top foot on the mat and keep pushing as well. So both options, try to get long and pause there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, come into your high plank. Same thing other side, stack the feet, roll on the outside edge of the right foot, push the hips high, reach the left arm to the sky, or as a C shape, or maybe support your side plank. And hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, find your high plank, and on your own pace, go to your vinyasa. We will meet in child's pose this time. So big toes touch, knees wide, and bring the forehead down the mat. And when you are here, just take a moment again to check in. Observe the sensation you may have in your body. And come back to your mantra. Breathe in, may I be. Breathe out, may you be. Great. And then slowly press into your hands. Lift your head gaze between both hands and start to lean forwards to come leaning on your belly. So when you are there, lengthen both arms in front of you with the right arm, slightly more forward, the left leg slightly more backward. As you breathe in, lift the right arm, lift the left leg and the head. Exhale, lower down. 2 more, breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Other side, right leg back, left arm forward. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower down. I think I'm not feeling into the screen. And again, breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in, lift. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Now interlace your fingers behind the lower back. On the next inhale, push your hands back and up. Lift. Exhale, release. Couple more. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, release. Last one. Breathe in, lift. Hold. Maybe lift your legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, release. Again, come into your child's pose. Big toes touch. Open your knees wide and bring the forehead on the mat. Great, and from here bring the hands next to the knees. On the inhale, raise your torso, bring the knees together and drop the hips to one side. So open your legs to the side. So if you feel that you are rolling backwards, sit on your cushion or on your brick, your book. And then tilting the pelvis forward, bring the hands in front of you. Inhale, get long, and keep the length as you exhale, walk your hands forward. Keep the spine long, breathe in, get long, and as you exhale, lean forward. And take a few breaths again, maybe close your eyes. Keep the back of the neck long. And take another 2 deep breaths. Lovely. And then as you inhale, slowly walk your hands towards you. Bend the left leg and bring the left foot inside of the right thigh. Get long as you inhale. Exhale, twist towards your right leg. Stay here, inhale, get long again. On the exhale, lean forward. A few flow here. Breathe in, raise. Exhale, lean. Breathe in, raise. Exhale, lean. Now pause here. So if you feel any pain on your knee, again, use maybe a brick to support your knee if you need to. And then pause there for a few breaths. Try not to roll the spine to bring the head into your knees. The idea is more to bring the belly into the thighs, so keep gazing towards the toes. Lovely, take another 2 deep breaths. And then slowly come back to the center, shoulders facing forward. Right hand is going inside of the right leg. Walk the right hand to the right heel. Then bend the elbow, forearm on the mat, or maybe elbow on the thigh. Make a fist wrap your head, that's maybe where you go. Keep opening the left shoulder. So maybe some of you will pause there. Maybe you bring the arm to the sky. Maybe over the head, or maybe you grab the foot. If you grab the foot again, try not to bring the shoulder down. Keep opening. And if you are here comfortable, you can bring your hand on the opposite leg and find resistance between the two. And close your eyes. Again, invite the breath here to come into the left side of your torso, into your left lung. Exhale, gaze down, bring the top arm to the sky. Slowly raise the torso. And loop your shoulders. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So lengthen both legs. Bend the right knee. Again, use your brick if you need. Arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the left side. Get long, inhale, exhale, lean forward. And a few more, breathe in. And breathe out. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. No pause here. Again, try not to roll the spine, but project your chest forwards. Make your spine super long. And bring more the belly to the thigh, more than the head to the knee. Taking a few slow, deep breaths. And then slowly come back to your center. Shoulders facing forward. Left hand inside of the left leg. Walk that left hand towards the left heel. Maybe you pause here, or here. Or forearm inside the leg, palm facing up. And again, open the right shoulder. Bring the right arm over the head. And maybe you will curve the toes, maybe not, it doesn't matter. Just come into the sensation and take a few deep breaths again, closing your eyes. And again, come back to your mantra when you are here. Inhale, may I be. Exhale, may you be. Then bring the gaze down, reach your right arm up to the ceiling and slowly come all the way up. And loop your shoulders. Great, so move your brick if you have a brick. And then come back facing the front edge of your mat. Move the flesh away, flex your feet, spread your toes, arms parallel to the floor. Navel in, slowly start to come down. And when the lower back is touching the mat, point the feet, flex the toes, stay here, hug into the midline, reach forward with your arms, hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, give yourself a squeeze, a hug, rock from side to side. And then bring the feet again down on the mat, feet underneath your knees, hips distance apart, arms alongside the body, palms facing down. Let's go for the bridge, unless you have the full will, you know how to do it, you want to go there, be my guest. Otherwise, press into your feet, lift the hips as high as you can go, and squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, interlace your fingers, push the hips high as you push your heels down and away from you. Close your eyes, take a few breaths, keep the chin in, so the back of the neck is long. Another 2 deep breaths. And then release your arms and slowly roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Like we've done at the beginning of the class, spread your feet mat width distance apart. Toes in, allow the knees to touch each other. Bring your hands back into your lower back, sending that kind words to yourself and to the person you love with each breath. And then again, drop both knees to the right side. Arms over the head, your right hand catch the left wrist. And maybe this time you can bring your right foot on the top of the left thigh. And again, get long on your left side for the next few breaths. Then release. Bring the right foot back on the mat. Release your hands, knees up. On the exhale, drop the knees to the left side. The left foot is maybe going on the right thigh. Your left hand catch your right wrist, and you just get long here for the next few breaths. Slowly release, bring the knees back to the center, give yourself a squeeze, a hug. Any kind of a posture before Shavasana, happy baby, lengthening your legs, legs up the wall or shoulder stand, anything you like to do, go there. Otherwise, you can grab your cushion and then keeping the hips on the mat, the spine on the mat, just bring that cushion touching your thighs, and then lengthen both legs on that cushion. So to support your lower back, allow the feet to drop on the side, arms alongside the body, palms facing the ceiling. And see if you can drop the shoulder blades back and down. Let the hands relax so the fingers curl. Take a big breath into both nostrils, hold when the lungs are full. And then sigh it out. And maybe that one more time. So take a big breath into both nostrils, hold when the lungs are full. Open the mouth and sigh it out. And from here, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Then let the breath come back to normal, but keep your body still and heavy, and stay as long as you want for your Shavasana. And I say thank you so much for sharing your breath and your energy. Stay safe, take care of you and the people you love. Namaste, everyone.